Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Welcome to this video lesson. Today I have a poem for the students of class 12. The poem's title is Aunt Jennifer's Tigers and it is composed by Adrienne Rich, who was an American poet, a feminist and essayist also apart from being a poet. She was well known for raising her voice against the oppression of women. मैंने तुमको जब जब देखा लोहा देखा, मैंने तुमको जब जब देखा लोहा देखा, लोहे जैसा तपते देखा, गलते देखा, जलते देखा. These lines are apt for the condition of women. Women used to struggle as they were not independent. They were dependent on their husbands for everything. They were timid. The present poem deals with one of these kind of women, and that is Jennifer. The woman's name is Jennifer, and she is addressed by the poet as Aunt. So, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Here, Aunt Jennifer is afraid of her husband and she was unable to raise her voice against the tortures which she was undergoing. She was suffering from an unhappy marriage and she expresses her feelings through this poem. In this poem, Aunt Jennifer is weaving tigers on a canvas or tapestry. Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen, bright topaz denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the man beneath the tree, they pace in sleek chivalric certainty. These tigers are brave, bold, unafraid. They are the denizens of forest. Denizens means inhabitants. They are the inhabitants of forest. They don't fear anybody. Here tigers are personified. The figure of speech used here is personification. Tigers have been personified throughout the poem. So they are walking with sleek chivalric certainty. Aunt Jennifer is weaving tigers on a piece of cloth and they are unafraid, bold and courageous. They are jumping on the panel without any fear. Aunt Jennifer's fingers flutting through her wool find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. Second stanza tells us about the massive weight of wedding band which Aunt Jennifer is wearing. See, massive weight of uncle's wedding band. So it clearly depicts that the wedding band was gifted by uncle to aunt because aunt was not in a position to purchase it for herself. So perhaps at the time of her marriage, her husband might have gifted that to her. It was so burdensome, massive weight of wedding band. Here it is the weight of that band which makes Aunt Jennifer unable to move her fingers through the wool. Actually, it was not the weight of that wedding band, it was the weight of that unhappy marriage, of the memories which were related to that wedding band. So, her fingers were not moving freely and she finds it hard to weave the tigers. When aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. And one day she would die. With all the ordeals she had been suffering throughout her life. She had seen no joy. She never enjoyed her life. So she would die with that pain and suffering. She would die with the wedding band and ring, which is a symbol of her marriage. But the tigers will remain unafraid. They will walk boldly. They will be courageous and confident forever.